Hey Northview kids, I thought it'd be fun to draw something that's just kind of cute and fun and fuzzy, and I don't know about you, but I think otters are pretty awesome. So we are going to learn how to draw an otter. Now this one's a little detailed that I've done. I'm going to stop at one point and say you could just stop right there and you don't have to add all the details. So the younger kids, if they want to try this project, it does not have to be as detailed as what you're seeing right now. And then of course you can always just color the background just blue and not have it have all the details of all the different watercolors and the waves. So let's see what materials you need to make this project. You are going to need a pencil and an eraser and crayons, or if you want to color with markers, that's fine too. Either something to outline with, so either a black crayon or some Sharpies. If you use Sharpies, then you need a messy mat, which is what I have here. So let's start drawing our otter. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to draw the body. And you can do this with a smaller piece of paper. You don't have to do it as large as what I'm doing it. I'm just trying to make it easy for you to see. So first thing we're going to do is draw the head. And we're going to draw our otter like it's kind of like at an angle instead of straight on, just to give it a little more interest on the paper. So the first thing we're going to do is draw a nice big round head. If you do not draw circles well, then go get like a Tupperware lid or something nice and large and trace around that. We're going to add some ears, not too big, smaller than a bear, but rounded like a bear, and more on the side, not up on the top like a cat would be. Okay, then the body is actually just a U shape, so it's a big U shape, and there's his body. All right, tail. If you for the tail, you can just draw it like rounded, like another long U, or you can do kind of pointed like I've done there. Okay, let's see. Now we're going to move on to his face. So in the middle of his face, we'll do a nose. Do kind of like a rounded triangle shape, and then a rounded kind of bottom to it for the mouth. Come down, and then two little smiley lines up. And then we're going to draw eyes. You can do circles, you can do ovals. Make this otter look like what you want it to look like. So I'm going to do ovals, and then I'm going to do the pupils, which is the black area, and I'm going to put a highlight area in there. Okay, now I'm going to add the whiskers. And then I'm going to draw a line that separates the otter's face, because the otter, a regular otter, has like a darker part on the top of their head and a lighter color on the bottom. So if you look at my example I have here, you see that this gray part is separated from the brown part. So that's what I mean we're going to draw. Okay, so what you're going to do is come out of the nose, stop at the eye, pretend you're drawing through, start on the other side, and go. Same thing over here. Stop, pretend you're drawing through, and go. All right, now we're going to work on his body, and we are going to work first with his paws. So we're going to make our otter look like he's swimming on his back. So he's laying down on his back. So we're drawing his front paws first, and then we're drawing the bottom of his feet like his feet are sticking up in the air. So what we're going to do for his front paws is come down into the head some from the side of the body, and you're going to draw a rounded U shape and then stop. Don't connect it. Same thing on this side. Come down into the body some, rounded, and stop. And then for the feet, you want to make the feet look like they're a little wider at the top and a little skinnier at the bottom. For instance, like here, a little wider at the top, skinnier at the bottom. So down here at the bottom, you're going to make a wider part, and then it's going to get thinner. Just like our feet do as humans. Our heel is a lot smaller than our toes area is. Okay, same thing over here. Okay, now, if the last thing we're going to do is you could put a little V shape in his ears if you want, and you could put a belly on there because otters' bellies are different colors than their body. So like his lower face is usually white or gray, and then his belly is gray and his body is brown. So we're going to draw that belly where you can make it a different color. So all you do is come down between the paws and draw a line, and then between these, and then you have your belly. Now you could stop right there and just go ahead and start tracing it with the Sharpie and coloring it, and you can just be done. But I'm going to show you how to add on a few little extra things if you want to make your otter a little more interesting. Let's start with his nose. We're going to add a little highlight on there, so I'm just going to draw a little circle for a highlight. On his paws, otters actually have very sharp claws, so I'm just going to put some fingernails. I'm going to put 3 on each finger. Same thing on the toes, 3 toes. And then I am going to put like some pads at the bottom of his feet, like what you would see like on a puppy or a cat, the little pink pads. So I'm going to do just little circles for where the toes are. And then here, I'm going to draw an upside down heart. If you cannot draw an upside down heart, then just do a triangle or even an oval or a circle in that area. Or don't do anything and don't add that pad part. Okay? So if that's how you make your otter look a little more complicated and he has a little more details on him. Okay? Now, for the background, if you would like to do waves in the background, you can, or you could just color it blue. One color, but all you do is kind of just make some different waves. What I've done is I want to break it up into different sections so that each section I can use a different color blue. So you could just do wavy lines or wave lines, whatever you're comfortable with. Just kind of break it up into different sections. Just like that. And then what you're going to do is trace it with a Sharpie or a black crayon, and then you're going to color it. So here is my finished example. So as you can see in the background, I used all different color blues in my crayon packs to make it look like swirling kind of wavy water. And then I've colored his bottom of his face and his belly gray. He's all brown. I've added a little pink on my cheeks to make little circles to make him look a little cuter. Added a couple color pinks in his nose and on his paws to make him cuter. So I hope you enjoy drawing your cute little otter, and I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy. I miss you all. Can't wait to see you. Bye.